Pancakes with Denys Cherevychko today. A few weeks ago, we talked with Sarah Arnold about technique and artistry, and it was a very interesting conversation. We started talking about the fact that technique should come first and artistry comes after. And then throughout the conversation with Sarah, we actually started saying, but it may be more of a, well, technique is necessary to really unleash your full artistry power. But, hey, Denys. But then the conversation moved on, and then I realized that she also created on her account a full conversation on like how do we teach artistry. So I wanted to invite my friend Denys over to discuss about how do we what is experience as a dancer on like how do we judge artistry and technique in your profession. Hello.
Hi.
I hope you can hear me because they decided to start that 5 minutes ago.
No problem. I have the same thing in my house.
Really? Well, that's gonna be funny.
It might come later.
It was quiet all day, and then they started like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
How are you doing? Hello, everyone.
I'm doing.
So many...
I'm doing good, thank you. Just came back from the theater.
Oh, you work, oh baby.
Yeah, I was working today. Today actually it's a big day. Today is the first show after long.
Oh, is it
break.
today?
Sorry?
Is it today?
It is today. Tonight we have 4-part evening.
Yes.
Balanchine Robbins, and by the way, I wish to all my colleagues a lot of energy and a lot of joy on stage. Yes, and I'm with you guys.
Back at work.
Yeah.
So yeah, I wanted to discuss with you your how can I say that, your experience as a dancer on, you know, your approach to artistry. Not that long ago, one of my friends was saying he has a feeling that some of the younger dancers, they kind of overthink about technique, and sometimes they forget to convey emotions to the audience. So what's your view on that?
Well, I must say, especially now, it's actually a very popular question, and I must say it's very important. The technique right now in our times, it's doesn't work without. But I think we shouldn't forget that we are dancers, and we are ballet dancers. And first of all, ballet is a beauty. Yeah. And you know, like I'm thinking everything is important. Yeah, but for me, my opinion, it's important. First of all, if it's full-length ballet, the most important thing is, first of all, this is the story, this is the character, what you want to show, so the public can understand it, so public can read it, and this goes as a first place for me. And of course, technique is important, and of course, we should work on that. We should not forget about this, and I think we should. As a dancers, we should work all the time on everything. We should like have like a piggy bank, you know.
Yeah.
And we should learn
so
every
you
time.
Everything.
Yeah.
But I think that the problem with that conversation is that people feel that we should say that one is more important than the other, and I feel like we're getting lost because of that. Because when we're saying artistry is important, we're not saying technique is useless.
No, it's everything is important, but we shouldn't be stuck on something, you know. We should not forget about other things, you know, like we should be able to develop all the time in different directions, you know. And of course it's important, of course it should be our times, but you know, like what do you do if you don't have technique in your dance?
You're stuck somewhere very quickly.
Then something is not there, you know, like there are some pieces where there is not so many periods or other things, you know,
Giselle.
but it's beautiful masterpieces, and
Yep.
a different kind of techniques as well. It's not only turns and jumps, you know. There is also like technique, how to be on stage, how to walk even, you know, like
Yes.
a lot of things. um for example, there are pieces like you can dance like about 1 hour without leaving stage, you know, and at some point, and after 5 minutes first you're dead, and you
Yes.
have to learn out of this. This is also that
Yes.
technique you have to know, and you can train it, to have stamina, how to first of all survive, and then start, be able to be looking good, you know, and
Yeah.
to bring um, uh, the idea, the stories to the public, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So there are a lot of different things, and I would suggest, to work on everything, you know. I don't put on the weight, something is more
Yeah.
important, of course, but from my point of view is the first is the presentation
Mm-hmm.
and character story, and after it's going technique and all other things.
It's interesting you say that because I'm launching next month in June a new series. So it's a development of I Am the Part. I'm working on that with Jean-Guillaume Barre, and he's in introduction. So he's gonna present all the main roles and the main ballet of the repertoire, the classical ballet repertoire. And in his introduction, he said, "For me, you need to ask yourself the questions about the story of the ballet, the main characters, their emotion, their evolution throughout the ballet, before you even start looking at the choreography." What do you think about?
I think it's very very beautiful advice, and I totally agree. And once more I will repeat, you know, like it's the first of all, ballet, it's a beauty, you know, and without words we need to transport our work, our hard work, um, liters of sweat and pain and everything to the audience, but they shouldn't see that, you know. They should see without words and understand what we want to say them, you know.
Yeah.
And of course this is the hard work and very selective process, you know. Uh, we have to find different things, you know, like which can help to build up
Mm-hmm.
the character, um, the dance, what you want to bring on stage, you know. It should be readable and understandable. So I
So how
hope
do you approach how do you approach in your role? So if you're being told you're going to be in a new ballet that you don't know, what is the first thing you do?
well, I first of all, you start to search for any kind of information
Mm-hmm.
about the character. If there are some books, if there is some movies or other videos or whatever, everything can help. Even I'm also trying to find as much as I can, to prepare the character, and
Yeah.
every detail can play a big role, you know. So everything what everything what can help you, it will be very useful.
Give me more than that. Be more precise.
um well, you know, for example, I was reading the books about um, actor techniques and things, and this was
Stanislavski,
yeah, yeah, beautiful. And this is
my favorite.
this is very, very important. uh,
Did you read the three or just an actor prepares?
I read just one, but I
Oh.
got there is like two types of acting, you know. There is like one type, they're like let's say like two techniques of acting, you know.
Yeah.
There is like one technique is when we putting all all character, everything, all the story through your body. So
For yourself, yeah.
basically you becoming a different person, you know.
Yes.
So and like really you believe in it, and you're living totally different life, you know.
Yeah.
And another one, it's you learn how to show it, but without actually letting it through yourself, you know. And this is, I find, very interesting. And for me, for example, when I prepare some role, it's if you have some information you get, it's even important. Like if you for example, one character who loved to drink tea, for example, in the morning when the sun is rising, or he loved the chamomile flowers, you know, or something like that. Those kind of things, it's actually small seeds, and when you put it all together, and you can imagine, and those details, it helps you to understand better the person. So my point of view, it's more you have information, better is this for the dancer, for the actor. I think it's yeah, more information.
So for you, being a dancer is very close to being an actor, actually.
I think it's quite the same thing. It's only we're not speaking, you know. But
it's like the old days when they were actors who could dance a little bit.
Absolutely. No, yes, this is true. Like before, it was like especially men. They were like walking with on the high heels.
Yeah.
And they were like, if you see some old movies, ballet movies, or old ballet, people they're like actors who can dance, you know. And what I can see sometime, that I mean, people becoming dancers but a bit actors, you know. And for me yeah, I'm still learning myself, and I'm trying to develop myself, and I'm trying to work also on the character. And important for me, you know, like we're all humans, we all have bad days sometime. You know, it's totally normal. And if like there is something might not work, or didn't work as you were planning, you know, or but that's fine, that's okay. But important that you deliver the meaning, the story, and the situation to the people, so they can without words understand everything.
Definitely. I think it was Patrick Dupont, who unfortunately passed away this year, was saying that for him a dancer is an actor just without words. Where he was saying, as dancers, we're actors who just dance. And that's seems to be a very common theme. What do you want the audience to remember when they walk out of the theater in the evening?
I want to remember audience, the public, after my performance. I want them to see myself. I want them to see me as a character. For example, if I'm doing Lenski in Onegin, I want people to go out from the opera and think, wow, that was Lenski, you know. The thing, that the character, you know. It's I mean, with all jazz, all presentation and dancing, of course, just to bring it to the point. So it's the character is Lenski, you know. It's not that Denys is doing some choreography, you know, like, but doing good. But for me, I would love people to remember me as a character, you know, of some ballet, for example. So it stays after in the head.
That was Lenski, not Denys.
Yes,
One more question. Wait, I forgot. Yes. Do you usually look at how other dancers have danced the role?
I'm sorry, once more, can you
Do
repeat?
you look at how other dancers have danced it? Do you look at other videos? Do you, or if you do, like when in the process of learning a ballet, do you look at other people?
Well, of course, because it's very interesting, because everyone has own interpretation.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, if you have examples and everyone doing in own way, and which I find it's beautiful, no one should be the same, and it anyway it won't work. And you know, like sometimes it's also, you can learn out of everything, you know, like it shouldn't be only uh, ballet dancers colleagues, and you know, like you can sometimes you can watch someone walking on the street, you know, and you can literally read what is in his mind of this person, you know, and this is, I find, very interesting and very helpful inspiration of the character. Yeah.
I think this is the most important question that just popped up. I don't
Well,
know
yeah.
what, but I don't think it's for me.
I'm sorry.
I don't think the question is for me. Can you see the question popping up?
Oh, I was concentrated. Well, oh no, I'm not married. No. Hi, Irji.
That threw me off. I forgot what I wanted to ask next.
Take your time.
Just one more question. Like, how did you develop this this approach? Did you have your teacher guide you into how do you create a character? Or is that something that you've learned through your own experience?
Yes. Can you please ask me again? I didn't
Yes,
get.
I wanted to know, how did you develop your own approach of creating your character or approaching a ballet? Have your teacher, have your teachers actually guided you through and giving you some strategies or some tools on how to create that, or is that something you created on your own through experience?
Well, it's still working process, and I'm trying to not stop, because it's I think there is no stop, you know, and all the time we live and we see new things, and I think we just need to pick up everything and all the time build up something, you know.
Yeah.
And of course, I'm very blessed to have to be the student of Alexander Prokofiev, and of course I got a lot of information from him, and also I had luck in my life to work with different choreographers, beautiful dancers, talented people, and yeah, just trying to save and to add something of me, you know, like to make something what can help me produce art on stage, let's say like that. Yeah.
Produce art on stage or in the studio. Don't have to be on stage, right?
Well, everywhere. I think it's
In the street, on the scooter.
once you walk until you start to do things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like that.
Well, why not?
What is the next? What's next for you? What's the next role? What's the next ballet?
Well, for the moment, I have to come back in shape. I was injured, so for the moment, no performances. It's my priority to come back, to build up, and to not have pain, and to be able to work maximum.
So next season?
I hope it's coming and we don't have any problem.
Oh, come on, don't talk about that.
Oh, well, it's important, and it's actual thing, you know. We should speak about that too. And yeah, well, it's still not fixed, I guess, the production, but anyhow, I'm I'm open to do everything, and yeah, I'm just ready. The most important just to stay healthy, and
But if you're not healthy, you can't dance. So
yes, absolutely.
well, listen, Denys, I know you have a long day, so I want to. Sorry, just an insect. I want to thank you so much again for your time. Really enjoyed the talk.
Was
And
pleasure.
I have many more questions, so stay around.
Okay, okay. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Anjin.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Bye
Have a nice
bye.
day, guys. Ciao,
See
ciao.
you.
Ciao.